Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're like me, you enjoy all things luxe in life and you want to know more. On this channel, I share all you need to know about luxury items, all in the hopes that you're a little bit more informed as you decide what to add to your closet next. Perhaps you learn about how best to look after your precious babies, or you just simply sound super clued up chatting to your essay on your next trip to the boutique. If any of that interests you, keep listening. Like, share, and subscribe to join the smart luxury fam.
Hey guys, so I recently went on a trip to Rome. It was actually my honeymoon and it was absolutely beautiful. But one of my highlights was, oh my gosh, just the luxury shopping experience was phenomenal, especially because I bought my first ever luxury bag. I ended up leaving Rome with multiple luxury items. So for a first time round, I really made a dent into it. But I really wanted to share what my experience was like, what my very first luxury bag was. I mean, this kind of gives it away. It was definitely Givenchy, but I also bought some jewelry, another bag, and an accessory. So I will take you guys through all of it on my channel. But let's get started with just this experience at Givenchy. So this is in Rome. All the luxury shops are very close to the Spanish Steps, and that's where we were staying as well. So I mean, when I left our hotel room, literally it was right outside Fendi, which was like so wild. Anyway, so I mean, I think this was day 2 that I made my way to Givenchy. I had done lots of research. I knew exactly what I wanted, which it does kind of it makes the experience so quick because you're so sure about like what you want. The one thing though was that I was not sure about like the sizes, the colors. I was not sure about what colors would be available, and so I didn't get too attached to any particular color. Like my husband kept asking me like, what color are you gonna get? And I was like, I'm not getting attached. I did have an idea, but I didn't want to get attached because I was like, I want to come away with a mini Antigona bag, and I really like the bag. I really like the design. That like color-wise, I'm very flexible, and so I didn't want to be like, I definitely want a white one, and then get them. There's no white one, then I don't buy like anything, right? So I mean, the essay there was so amazing. She was so helpful. She showed us all these different bags. And then, I got in and asked if they have the black, and of course they did. I was so shocked because I only saw the shiny leather black. I didn't see the grained leather, and I actually wanted the grained one. I was between these two, to be honest. I was between the grained leather and the shiny leather, but like black was sort of the color on my mind. I was worried about wear and tear. That was like my number one issue, because for me, if you're buying your first luxury bag, it's something that I really want to be able to use as much as possible. So I really want something that I can just put through the paces. And honestly, guys, it's been about 2.5 months and I have put this bag through it. Okay, I literally went out the other weekend to like a festival thing, and honestly, I think it's still sticky. Like I need to give it a wipe down now that I think about it. But what surprised me, because I was just worried about wear and tear, but when I saw both of them, I was like, okay, let me give them both a chance. What I liked about the grainy leather was that it's more relaxed. It can be dressed up and it can be dressed down. The shiny leather to me was a lot, and it just felt super fancy. And for me, I picked this bag as my first bag because for so many reasons, because of the size. I mean, guys, I went out last week and I literally shoved like a little jacket in there. The size is phenomenal. Obviously, being able to, just take it with you everywhere type of thing. But then also being able to like wear it with a pair of jeans, and then also being able to wear it with like a dress. So I really needed it to be able to be versatile. I think I have a video on that in terms of like what to look for in your first bag, just to make sure that you get as much cost per wear out of it. And that's what I was looking for. And so when I saw the shiny one in person, I immediately knew it wasn't right, just because it was too much. So I ended up going with the grainy. I knew exactly how much this bag cost, guys. I had done so much research leading up to this. I was so ready that I didn't even go into the store and ask. I was just like, yeah, I'll take this one. And only when she's like handing me the invoice, and it's like, okay, it's 1,450 euro. I was like, oh, thank goodness, that's the exact price that I saw. Yeah, otherwise the store was really empty. I mean, I was here in October, so it wasn't like peak summer, but yeah, it wasn't really that full. And I actually, it was really cool. I was able to see some of the other bags. So they have the sport, I think they call it the sports version of the Antigona, which you'll see as I squeeze it. It's super flimsy, super soft. And I think it's, I think there was definitely a lot of people who didn't really like the structural hardness of the Antigona. And so now they have this really soft, lovely, malleable Antigona looking bag, which I picked the Antigona for the structure. I really like the structure. I love how hard it is, so for me that's not an issue, but I can understand why some people are not a fan of it, so they like the soft one. I'm not a big fan of the soft one. However, the bigger version I think is quite cute. Like, I love how it sort of folds over on itself, and so that's something I would consider as like a bigger bag. Like, to me it's a bit of like a mom bag, but I don't hate it. I love it. And especially thinking about like from a tote perspective, it's not quite a tote, and it closes. And I mean, I have an issue with like all these never fulls and stuff because they don't close. It's like, it stresses me out. That really stresses me out. But yeah, they gave us some wonderful sparkling water, which is my pro tip to luxury shopping. I'm going to do a video on just some tips on luxury shopping internationally, because it gets so hot. You spend so much time like standing outside in queues sometimes. I mean, I was lucky Givenchy was empty, so it didn't matter. And honestly, like, especially if you're in like the Spanish Steps area of Rome, everything is so overpriced just because that's where all luxury everything happens. So whatever free sparkling water I could get, I took it. Everywhere we went to buy something, I asked for sparkling water. But these Givenchy people snatched it away, hey, it's real quick. Like, I turned around, I like had a sip, I turned around, and when I turned back, it was gone. So like they were not feeling me. They were not feeling me. But otherwise, it was a beautiful experience. I will do a video on, 3 months later, how am I doing with my Antigona, but I have let you guys know, or mini Antigona. I know it was a very trendy bag, like back in the day, like maybe in the teens of the 2000s. I don't know what the vibe is now. I love it. I think it's like a super classic shape. It's the, like, I think size-wise and price-wise, it's a competitor to like an Alma BB. For me, where I live in South Africa, the Alma BB is everywhere. I was like, I can't see this. I'm not keen on that. Also, I liked like the fact that the Givenchy was black. Granted, in the Alma BB, had I got the Alma BB, I would not have gotten like a Demier Bin or Demier Zur. Is there even a Demier Zur? I don't think there's a Demier Zur in the Alma BB. There's like monogram. I probably would have gotten the leather version because I really like that. But yeah, for a first one, I just really wanted something that I can put through its paces, and I think I found the bag that can handle all kinds of things, which I'm very excited about. I've really been enjoying using it. I know, like, some people sort of say like the zips, like, the zip is quite chunky and it like kind of could hurt, and I'm not gonna lie, it does. Once in a while it does. Like, getting in and out of the bag is hectic. But yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really use it as an everyday bag. I don't take a handbag to work, so for me it's very much on the weekend, which I'm perfectly fine with. And just the size, guys, I mean, I will do a video in terms of what fits. It's wild. It is absolutely wild. This bag fits a lot, which I love about it. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and thank you for sharing my first luxury bag experience with me. You can see I was so elated. I was so happy. I wanted to walk everywhere with this shopping bag. It's just like, I was so excited. yeah, I mean, I never, yeah, I never thought that I'd like buy one of these. So I was very, 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 very excited about it. I still am super excited about it. And there were a few more purchases that I made on the trip, so I will share more videos about that. But if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Mostly subscribe, and I will share more content like this. And I hope to see you guys on the next video. Ciao.